Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I want to talk to you about two things in this video. Number one, the meeting that Joe Biden had with Bernie Sanders and AOC, and them pushing him to cut the support of Israel that was recently approved. And the second thing that I want to talk to you about is more revelations about the lies that Israel spread about the UNRWA and how slowly but surely countries are taking a step back and starting the support of the organization again. I'm going to start off with Joe Biden. So he met with Bernie Sanders and with AOC. They were both pushing him to cut the aid of Israel. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is very well known to being vocal very much against Israel and its genocide in Gaza, and so is Bernie Sanders. They started to become increasingly more vocal recently, asking US policymakers to stop funding this genocide, especially as the US is taking some sort of steps. Many criticize them obviously for not being enough, like the step that they took to put sanctions on the IDF brigade Netzach Yehuda. Bernie Sanders, he released a statement yesterday. He said, "I look forward to offering amendments tomorrow to cut billions in offensive military funding to Israel from the proposed national security supplemental package and protect essential humanitarian operations. The Senate should have a chance to debate and vote on the key components of such a massive package." In poll after poll, Americans have showed their increasing disgust for Netanyahu's war machine and the humanitarian disaster it has caused in Gaza. Enough is enough. We cannot continue to fund this horrific war. Clearly, more and more sounds against this genocide, especially in the Democratic Party. But if Joe Biden will take any actions that actually represent the will of the people, that's a separate story. Obviously, Israel is criticizing any steps, even if some of them are considered to be visual, like he had a massive backlash, and the US after they released these sanctions proposals on the IDF brigade, and they said they will have a domino effect to sanction the Israeli state as a whole and the Israeli army as a whole, and many other nations can follow suit. The second thing that I want to talk to you about is the UNRWA. So obviously Israel, in its genocide against Gaza, it's targeting the Palestinian people and anything that supports the Palestinian people. The UNRWA is the biggest organization that funds the Palestinian people. It was established as a response to Israel's ethnic cleansing campaign in 1948, and it operates to support Palestinian refugees in Gaza, the West Bank, East Jerusalem, Syria, Lebanon, and Jordan. Israel wants to cut every lifeline of the Palestinian people through blockade, starvation, genocide, and cutting off any aid to any big organizations, primarily the UNRWA. So they obviously published this lie that some UNRWA members were part of the Hamas on the 7th of October. However, now it appears to be that they haven't submitted any evidence to support it. And recently, they banned a senior figure from the UNRWA from visiting Gaza as well. So, what are you doing exactly? Many countries are obviously taking a step back. There were various reports on many news networks that Israel is not only failing to submit evidence, that countries are starting to fund the UNRWA back again. However, only Austria, Germany, Italy, the Netherlands, the UK, and the US are still maintaining the suspension. Despite the fact that from the US, by the way, its own intelligence services in February, they expressed low confidence in the Israeli allegations. Anyone who has any sort of knowledge and background will know that these people are liars. As a matter of fact, when they started to release these statements, the IDF criticized them. It was a Netanyahu advisor who spoke with one of the representatives of the UNRWA, who later went back to New York, told the organization, told the US, and immediately, hello, you have a decision to suspend everything, although they didn't get any evidence whatsoever. Clearly, it was a politically motivated move orchestrated by Netanyahu, and you have all of these countries coordinating with him. But now, step by step, some of these countries are reintroducing the supply and the support for the UNRWA. And these were the two things that I want to talk to you about in this video, and I will see you soon in the next video. Take care.